Hey, Pisces seekers. Happy Earth birthday, Virgo season, across from you. Ooh, this table is higher than I'm used to. A little bit awkward. We'll figure this out. I'm working with the Mythic Tarot. What's up with Pisces for September, please, my Piscean seekers? If you're new, welcome. This is the Existential Shift. My name is Morgane. Okay, Pisces. Ten of Pentacles. And then the question that arises is, well, if you were in a Ten of Pentacles, would you be here watching me? I guess so. I guess so, because I do like philosophy and esoterica. So even when you're happy, you want to learn. That's actually a good aspiration and a good place to be. Not forced to learning just because things are bad, but things are good and you can. So you're right. You're right. I'm going to take this Ten of Pentacles at face value. I'm going to say that there's something very good and long lasting and stable and ancient and continuous, in your life. Maybe it's the home that you come from, your place of birth, origin, your homeland, your hometown, your culture, your extended family, legacy, something that sits really well for you and always has your safe place, your sacred space. And it sets the tone for November. November? Did I just say November? I meant September, but maybe it slipped for a reason. Maybe for some of you, it will also set the tone for November. The moon. Something hereditary, lineage wise. The Ten of Pentacles and the moon here. Something with far reaching branches. It makes me think of those movies with these ancient royal vampire families that have like castles in Europe and lineage and family members and extensions all over the world, and then once a year or once in 10 years or once in 100 years they meet for this family reunion in the castle that they have in France or in Spain or in Italy or something like that. And it is intense, meeting your seventh degree cousin that has been an entrepreneur like of a vampire, you know. I don't know. This is such a Piscean reading. Oh my God. The death card. What is happening? No joke. Maybe you belong to a secret society that is somehow intertwined with your family lineage or with your culture or with your religion. Maybe it's coming back, not to haunt you, but to remind you of who you are. Pisces, some of you are stepping into your royal ancient place, role, position. And it's very demanding and very intense and very scary. And you don't know if you're ready, if you should, if you can. Seven of Swords, you're trying to avoid it. You're trying to tell yourself that it's too big for you, that you can't be the person to do this. Maybe you've been away from this for years and suddenly, I don't know, an elder of some sort of yours somewhere in the world has passed away and has left you with a home or a property or a land or a school for some, or like a position, something that they led and now it's yours to lead. And you're like, wait, what? I'm supposed to go to Casablanca and take leadership of this school that my elderly uncle taught and managed, and now me, but I don't need what? Something, I know it's a lot what I just said. It's like movie, but something along those lines, okay? Normalize it and humanize it a little bit to fit whatever scenario you're going through. You might not even see it yet. You might be feeling it, feeling a little bit of it. It might be trickling in your bloodstream. Your psyche is on it. Like maybe you have like repetitive thoughts or visions or imagination or constantly thinking about this source, origin, past, connection. And you're very intense about it and you don't understand why it's constantly in your head, kind of thing. It's waking you up to something. It's your spirit trying to wake you up to something ancient within you through your mind. So some of you are confusing it to be like obsessive thinking or um, not making sense. Why is this keep coming up? Why do I keep thinking about this? You're trying to meditate and let go of it, but it keeps coming back somehow. Some of you, you feel like it's driving you nuts. The only way out is in. You're going to have to surrender to it. I see a path that is, like the river Styx in the underworld. It's the river of oath and promises. It's like you're being carried into this path that is really, it's unknown to you, but it's known to your spirit. Like you recognize it from your heart space, but not from your mental space, perhaps, or maybe a slight, feeling of deja vu, and you're being led to that river, to that path, to that, you know, bridge, because you're guided to make a promise of some sort or to commit yourself to this path. It's like, Pisces, you were born to do this, or you're meant to do this. It's time. It's time. Watch Capricorn, something with timing also came through with its time. Capricorn for September. Show me more about this for Pisces. This is fascinating. So magical and existential. Eight of Cups, speaking of the river Styx and the underworld. You're being guided to an impossible test. Eight of Cups is also the story of Psyche and Cupid and their love. And when Psyche needed to prove her love to Cupid, Aphrodite, Cupid's mother, sent her to the underworld to deliver an impossible mission. A perfume or a powder of youth from Persephone, the queen of the underworld. And anyone who goes down to the underworld never returns, but somehow Psyche managed to return and she kind of messed up along the way. I'm not going to go into the details, it doesn't matter, but it's this journey of initiation that you have to do on your own. This is something that you have to do yourself. You can't be guided through it. You can't be told what the truth is. You need to see the truth and you need to decide. And it's very confusing, very difficult. You're meeting all kinds of deities and archetypes and different ways of thinking inside of you. Here with the kate and the three heads. These are tests of initiation that you need to go through. So if you're going through like a situation that incorporates a dilemma of some sort, and you're asking guidance from your guides or from your tarot or from astrology or from your runes or from your spirit, and you're asking for answers and guidance and you're not getting it, it's not because they abandoned you or because you can't hear. It's because they're not speaking on purpose. This is something that you need to do. The the Empress. This is very exciting. Speaking of Aphrodite and the oh, sorry, I'm trying to focus. Yeah. What is happening? Uh, my camera. Oh, okay. Let's change colors. What? No. Hmm. Too orangey. What? Okay. Let's just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. Whatever. Hi, Empress. Um, you're gonna get through this with flying colors. Now, the Death card and the Empress here, bringing forth the axes of Scorpio and Taurus, death and life. The South Node and the North Node are positioned there right now. You're being led from the South Node of Scorpio to the North Node of Taurus from this dark, lonely path away from your origin, back to your origin, but now from a place of abundance and life and creation. You're gonna receive something. You're gonna receive something that is for you and meant for you. And it's gonna come with abundance, resources, ownership of something, um, definitely connection to people, community, family, uh, school of thought. And you got there like you're maybe if you watch this in retrospect, you'll be like, I wasn't sure I'm gonna make it. And you'll make it. You make that promise, you take that role, and you gain all this. I want to say also power. There's a lot of power with the Death card and the Empress, like incredible amount of power. There's it's rulership of the underworld, it's rulership of the above world, of the seasons. It's crops. It's reviving something. It's a revival. I'm saying so much. Six of Wands, and this brings victory. September is intense for you, but it results in victory and leadership. People will, see you, will follow you. You will win. They will acknowledge you. There's an acknowledgement that this is yours, Pisces. Two of Swords. There will be people that will doubt and gossip and kind of go behind you and express concern. You will have to face some adversity, but not right away, not in September. It will be underlined, it will be behind the scenes. They won't quickly show themselves to you. What you will see mostly is those who support you. Some of them will pretend to support you while undermining you, or potentially in the future will undermine you. So keep that in mind. Two of Pentacles. Do the work well, and that will be that will serve as a great way to kind of show them that they're wrong, or show them that this is for you. If you just do the work well, I don't think whoever will doubt you or undermine you has devious or ill intent. I don't think it's like, it could be jealousy, but not too much. I think it's genuine concern for something that they care about. So if you kind of just do your best and show them that everything is fine, then they might come around. You can make them your ally. Does that make sense? First of all, recognize who's worried and then talk to them and make them your ally. But you don't just bring talk without actions. Have actions to support your talk. Six of Pentacles. You're going to have to prove yourself, Pisces. You're going to have to prove yourself that this blessing, that this gift, that this position, that this inheritance, even though you know it's inherently yours and you don't need to prove yourself, there are people that will need you to show up for it properly. And the cards are in support of that. The message is like, yeah, Pisces will need to show up for it properly and do the work and not take it for granted. Two twos, two sixes. Anything else about this for Pisces for September? Pisces for September. Anything else about this for Pisces for September? Page of Wands. There's a package or a delivery, a message coming in that is really important, that can be significant to your future, to the future of this. It's also the first court card. Tell me more about this Page of Wands for Pisces. Three of Swords. A message about something that you'll perceive as betrayal, or about betrayal will break your heart. It's going to be something that you're going to have to get through and over. It's inevitable. It's just something that has already happened, or is happening behind the scenes, and you'll find out. And there's no turning back time. It's what it is. It hurts. It's disappointing. But you do need to be cautious, because some people will come around in support of you, and maybe one person or some people will just not. And they're going to do something to focus. There we go. And they're going to do something to sabotage. There it is. And it's just going to hurt, and it's just what it is. There's something that you skipped or have been you've been rash about. So something that you skipped, something that you missed, and then someone that suffered because of that, and now it's now kind of coming around. It doesn't seem too big. I wouldn't worry, but it's still something that is coming through to acknowledge. Okay, let's see other aspects of this reading. I'm going to do a spread that's called the Existential Shift spread, because, well, it's my spread. So I named it after me. What do you know? Okay, very slick. So let's take the major arcanas to recognize the big currents in this coming month. Right, so we have the Moon, Death card, and the Empress. Now, It's one page of wands, one court card only. And here we have two twos. And guys, if you want to deepen your esoteric studies and knowledge, and your connection to the existential shift, check out everything on Patreon. Link is below. And below that link in the description box, there's more descriptive, more descriptions of ways to also deepen your relationship with the existential shift, but also support, reciprocate. Um, so go over it, you know, see the way that works for you. And I don't know, that's it. See the way that works for you. Okay, Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. We're going to put it aside. I'm going to put it aside because it's not the focus of this part of the reading. I took the repetition, the minor arcanas and the majors and the court card. Okay, two twos, two sixes. Relationships. That's going to be very important in the next month to work on, prove yourself, establish, clarify, focus on the people involved. Focus on your relationship with them. Build the one-on-one connection will strengthen the group connection if a group is involved somehow. Whether it be work or family or culture or a big amount of people, maybe you're a politician or a leader, I don't know, a school and so on and so forth. Maybe you're teaching, I don't know, there could be all kinds of stuff. So understanding listening to them, not excluding or dismissing, that will turn to be very wise for the future. Turn out to be very wise for the future and very beneficial to dismantle or untangle any potential entanglement that will occur now through or by people. Just talk to them, listen to them, address their concerns. Okay. These are big processes happening, something to do with women or a woman, something with femininity. Mother figure is coming through very strongly. A mother, a wife, a daughter, but no, it's an elder. It's someone wise. It's someone that can teach. So I don't know if it's you or someone you're dealing with or someone in your life. It could be your own mother, grandmother, and so on, etc. They're going through a major transformation, major change, and it does affect you directly. They hold the power, I'm feeling guided to say. Like the true power, right? The power of the knowledge or the power of the energy or the power of the creation or like that's where the power is. And I'm not saying power in like a negative way. Like think energy, think essence, think knowledge, okay? But also power of influence, of course. These are major transformative energies of change that can be quite, you know, it's a lot on the psyche, but it's for a good thing. It's for the sake of life. It's for the sake of abundance. Um, Things will flock to it, whatever that means. um, so the double two and the double six just emphasize the need of one-on-one and community. Yes, proving yourself, showing up, not taking for granted, not dismissing anyone who has anything to say. Be very attentive and just do the work. It's a new dawn I'm picking up. There's a new torch. The torch, yeah? Someone is receiving the torch, the leadership. You pass the initiation, you prove yourself, and it's yours. Now, what do you do with it, right? Anything to clarify about this Page of Wands here for my past Piscean seekers for September? Clarify this Page of Wands, please. King of Wands. This will grow. This will be someone that will start small but will grow into something bigger. This is also a confirmation of the position of the role that you're getting. If this is love, you could be the person who's chosen to, to be the spouse or the partner or the parent of the children. I don't know, something like that. Um, or the teacher or the guide or the leader. But there has to be, like, there's a warning to not take it for granted and to prove oneself worthy. So you'll get the message this month, or maybe you've already received the inclination, and it's going to grow from here on and probably become very prominent in Scorpio season in November. Remember to listen to anyone who shows concern and to address it immediately. Don't skip it. A stitch in time saves nine. Okay, guys, I love you. Everything is right here, and I'll see you soon.